Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I hope this video finds you well wherever you are in the world. I wanted to let you know that one of the things that is a great honor for me as part of doing this YouTube channel is being able to hear from you, the viewers and friends of this channel, and to hear your recommendations about films that you've seen that you want to recommend to me and to other people here. And so I've received over the course of however many months and years I've done this, I've received a countless number of recommendations from people saying that I should check out this film or I should check out that film, etc., etc. And so I've gathered over the course of this time a list of films that is quite wonderful, and that's all due to you and your great efforts and your kindness and your generosity in teaching me and giving me your insights, and also sharing with me your enthusiasm, which is the best gift I think anyone could ever provide. So thank you very much for that. With that in mind, I should say that of those films that I have heard about from you, there's one film of late that has tended to come up more often than not. This is a film that has come up a lot in the comments directed to me, and not only in the public comments in YouTube video comment section, but also in private direct messages or messages to me either through Messenger or Instagram or something like that and the like. And so I have gotten, in other words, I feel like I've gotten more questions about this particular film than any other film in the past several months. The film is Parasite, Bong Joon-ho's film Parasite. Now, the film Parasite was not released in Japan, at least as far as I know, until the middle of January, so last month for me, 2020. So it was only very recently that the film became available to watch, or became accessible for viewing for someone in my position who lives in Tokyo. And so I should let you know that I ended up catching up with the film Parasite, and I am also planning on giving it a rewatch, because the Blu-ray of the film Parasite, which is I believe it's the US release of Parasite, is something that I pre-ordered, and so hopefully it'll be arriving in my mailbox any day now, at which time I will try to give it another rewatch. I don't want to talk about it too much until I've seen the film a number of times, so I feel a little bit more comfortable talking about it. And so I won't be going into any detail right now about this particular film, but I must say that, if I could just be very brief, I must say that I was considerably moved and affected and just blown away by this experience. I was blown away by this experience, and I am having very much difficulty releasing many of these images from my mind, and the impressions that has left on me are they run quite deep, and it has a really effective edge to the film. And there was a point where I really had no idea what was going to happen next, and that hasn't happened to me in quite some time. You know, I sometimes like to think that when I watch a film, sometimes it's one can tend to know where the film is going from here. One gets a little vibe and gets into a groove. Well, I must admit that I was quite taken aback by many of the turns that the film took. And so I was just blown away by this film, Parasite. Now, I've seen it only once, and so I'm not in the position to be able to speak about it with any great detail. But once I get the film in Blu-ray form and watch it again, I will try, while I cannot promise anything, I will try to return to the film for a more in-depth discussion, or to the best of my ability anyway. Even if it's just more generalized comments, I think it's a film that I haven't quite finished with yet. And so that's my feelings on the film, in other words, aren't quite yet developed, and so I'd like to wait until I see it again before I can give what I feel is a more concrete take on it, at least my own personal take, which is given in more concrete ways. So please, if you're interested in that, please, I just ask for your patience just a little bit longer while I try to formulate my, try to dilute what I'm trying to think about this film to its very essence. And I will share with you those specific points that I have in due course. But I just wanted to bring this to you, the viewers and friends of this channel, to your attention, because again, I have been asked about this film so many times, I think more often than any other film of late. This is the film that people have been asking to me the most. And so I just wanted to let you know about this sort of preliminarily, so to speak, in order just to let you know that, yes, I have now seen the film Parasite. I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really great. And I will return to it as soon as I can once I've seen it again. But I'm just still in the middle of processing a lot of it. And I'm just... I'll be perfectly frank. I think my mind is still quite numbed from the experience, which is a glorious, glorious feeling to have, and its vitality is on display in a really raw and a powerful way. So yes, so. Again, I will return to this once I am able to, and hopefully, if you're still interested, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this particular film, this really great film called Parasite. Once again, the Blu-ray should be on its way very soon. It takes time for these things to get delivered from North America to Japan, but I know it'll be arriving hopefully sometime later this week, and so I will certainly try to get my thoughts in order, and so I'll try to make another video about it as soon as I can. But in the meantime, my friends, thank you so much to all of you who took the time to ask me about the film, to recommend the film to me, to really push me to watch the film, and my deepest thanks and gratitude to you. once again, because you show me the light, so to speak. You give me much enthusiasm, and you provide great examples of what it is to be wonderful film enthusiasts. And it's my pleasure, as always, my friends, my dear friends, it is my pleasure to be able to follow your example, because you set such great examples of what it means to be great film enthusiasts. So thank you so much, and I look forward to your more of your recommendations along the way, if you don't mind, of course, right? If you don't mind. So, my friends, thank you very much, and until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep on watching a lot of great movies. So until we meet again, my friends, thank you once again. Thank you, and cheers.